despite exercise of all due diligence, you still could not prevent the commission of any offence or contravention. Well, this is very, very problematic. Effectively, the law is telling you that for everything under the sun, if you section 79, it's very dangerous. So you have to either prove your non-knowledge, which is a non-starter, or you prove your due diligence. So the bottom line is corporate India doing its due diligence? Let me tell you, out of 10, 9 out of 10 companies are not doing their due diligence. People don't even know what is due diligence. People are not even bothered whether cybercrime could have an exposure. That's one portion of the headache. The second portion of headache for corporate India is that if any offence is committed by a company, then every person responsible for running the affairs of the company shall be guilty of the same offence and shall be punished accordingly. So, if a company is storing pornography content on the website, or forget about the website, on your local servers, on your computers, it's an offence done by the company. And if the offence is done by the company, the top management, the CEO, the CFOs are all going to be liable. They will be deemed to be guilty of the same offence. And of course, the law still provides you two ways to get out of it. You can actually still prove as a functionary of the company that you had no knowledge. In that case, no liability. Or you can actually prove that you have done all due diligence to prevent the commission of such offence by the company. So, focus is back on due diligence. Having said and underlined the significance of due diligence, I now propose to tell you and take you through some various instances of cyber crimes that have happened in our country, that are happening in day-to-day life, and which are beginning to be problematic. Let me begin with a very classical case I was talking about pornography. Let me dwell on pornography. There is this doctor in Chennai, Dr. L. Prakash, one of the topmost orthopedic surgeons of the country. Swanky clinic, great practice, former president of Indian Orthopedic Association. One fine day, Chennai wakes up with the headlines, Dr. L. Prakash arrested. Arrested on what? On obscenity charges. His premises has been raided. He has a coast home next to the coast of Chennai. His coast home is raided after a complaint made by a 22-year-old boy. And the boy says that he invites you over to his premises and forces you to strip, then records you, makes blue films, and then sells them over the internet. On that complaint, his premises are raided. They find huge number of blue films, pornography content. The same is seized. Dr. L. Prakash is arrested. The year is 2001. Let's fast forward, February 2008, he gets convicted by a court in Chennai, and he gets life imprisonment, as also various other kinds of fines. You have not ever heard of life imprisonment for an obscenity case. It has happened never in India. It's happened for the first time in Dr. L. Prakash's case, because apart from the IT Act, Section 67, there were other sections that were also imposed on this. So the next time you're dealing with content, you need to be careful. And hold on, cyber crimes is not just concerning cyberspace. The way the Indian law has been defined, it includes anything using computers, computer systems, and networks. So the next time you are forwarding something which is a dirty joke from your cell phone to somebody or some obscene content, beware. Why? Because the law says that your mobile is a computer. And if you transmit, you are in trouble. So the law makes a distinction. The law does not bar you from viewing pornography. What the law makes it as a penal offence is publishing pornography, transmitting, or causing to be published anything which is obscene or lascivious. That's Section 67. If you get caught, the law says 5 years imprisonment, 1 lakh rupees fine on first conviction, and 10 years imprisonment and 2 lakh rupees fine on second conviction. Non-bailable, cognizable offence, you get registered against, this case gets registered against you, you're not entitled to bail as a matter of right. That's one category of cybercrime. Another major category of cybercrime that corporate India is seeing is hacking. Well, traditionally speaking, hacking is somebody entering into my computer system without my permission and doing some illegal activity. The law goes far beyond. It's not just merely unauthorized access in a computer system. If you access a computer system and do certain specified activities, that also classifies as hacking. Let me give you a case, and I want inputs from all of you. We are sitting in Parliament Street here in Delhi. But 5 kilometers from here lies the old Delhi locality of Daryaganj, very prosperous locality of prosperous traders. And in those families, people tend to get married earlier. So there are these 2 families and 2 boys who are grown up. One is 19, the other guy is 20, Amit and Kapil. And the parents say it's time that we must get you some business. So they get a business in a partnership. What is the business? They buy wholesale space, web space. This is the year 2001. That time web space is still expensive and they sell it in retail. Good model. Except that this entire model works on a prepayment made, a module. You prepay me my charges for 1 year and I give you space for 1 year. That's how it works. They meet a guy, Manmohan Gupta at a party who's known to them. He says he wants space urgently for uploading a website. These guys know him. Well, they say, okay, we want some money. He says, I'll send you the money tomorrow morning. Please give me the user ID password. I want to upload my site. So what rings? The user ID password is given. He goes back home. In the night, he uploads the site. Morning, the site is up. The check does not come in. The check is only 10,000 rupees. Week, month, 7 months check doesn't come in, and these guys are now frantic. Hold on. I mean, we gave you in good faith this web content, this web space, and now you are not giving us our money. So after all efforts fail, these 2 boys, you can't even blame them. 19 and 20. What maturity would you have at that level? They decide they must teach this guy a lesson. So they put up a banner on his website because they got the administration rights. So the banner says this website cannot be accessed due to non-payment of web space dues. For further information, contact us. They give their full names, numbers, telephone numbers, and everything. Manmohan Gupta, instead of paying up the 10,000 rupees, decides a more innovative strategy. He goes to the Delhi police and says, sir, my website has been hacked. The Delhi police registers India's first case of hacking. Is this a case of hacking? Yes. Why do you think it's a case of hacking? They didn't get permission to upload. Anyone who disagrees with it here or anybody in the video cast? Does everybody feel this is a case of hacking?
But technically the administration right were still with the guys.
Technically the administration rights are with the 2 guys who are still, who's owning this web space? Who's owning?
Rented.
The person who was given. Because
Okay, so the 2 boys who are given, do they own the space? Or Manmohan Gupta, who has uploaded, owns the space? Manmohan Gupta.
This is owned by these 2 people, but
Yes, we see a response.
is on lease.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm wondering, if he hasn't paid for it, does he still own it?
That's a big question. That's the bigger question. Who's owning the I can hack into somebody else's computer system. Can I hack into my own computer system? Technically, can I do theft within my own home?